Welcome back to our chapter by chapter Bible study, presented to you by Pastor Carl Welliver and the Church of Faith Worldwide Ministries. You are the reason that we exist here at the Church of Faith Worldwide Ministries. So let's dive into today's lesson on Exodus 16. But first, let's review our last lesson quickly. We looked at the bitter waters of Mara as the Israelites, distressed, condemned Moses and God alike, only to then receive a miraculous provision from God. Today, we examine the Israelites as they face their greatest challenge yet, the reality of the desert, the threat of hunger, and the miraculous gift of manna. So let's look at the reality of the desert. As the Israelites move into the wilderness of sin, after the initial excitement of the Red Sea crossing has faded, the reality of the desert travel sets in, and with it, the panic of empty stomachs. Once again, the community turns to Moses and Aaron, romanticizing yet again about their time in Egypt, claiming that they were better off to be slaves in Egypt than, than suffering in the desert. You see, it's easy to judge them, but look at the human heart in times of scarcity. We often look backward at what we left behind rather than forward to what God is preparing for us. The people preferred familiar slavery to unknown dependence on God. So let's take a look at the miracle of manna and quail. God responds not with judgment for their grumbling, but with grace. He promises food from heaven, and that evening quail covers the camp, and in the morning a fine flake-like substance called manna appears on the ground. So the three vital lessons emerge from the manna. First is dependence. They were to gather only what they needed for the day, teaching them to rely on God's daily provision. Secondly, the Sabbath Rhythm. On the sixth day, they were to gather the double portion so that they could rest completely on the seventh as they had been commanded. God was teaching them that work is important, but rest is their command. And third is the test of obedience. God used this food not just to fill their bellies, but to test if they would follow his instructions regarding the daily limits and the Sabbath rest. You see, Exodus 16 is a masterclass in learning how to trust in God and his promises. The manna wasn't meant to just be a quick meal. It was a daily invitation to stay close to God. So are you trying to hoard your own manna for tomorrow, or are you learning to trust him for your daily bread? I've said all this today to simply close with this. As we close, reflect on where you need to practice daily dependence this week. And I want to thank you for studying with us, and join us next time as we continue our journey through Exodus, and God bless you. Again, I want to thank you for joining me today in our chapter by chapter Bible study based on Exodus, the 16th chapter. And if this lesson has inspired you, can you do me a favor? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, smash the like button, and ring the bell so that you don't miss any of our upcoming lessons. It doesn't cost you anything except a couple seconds of your time, but it has a tremendous impact on our channel. Excuse me. And if you're inclined to give something back, You can make a small financial donation to our channel by using the email address treasure@churchoffaith.org through paypal.com. And your generous support is so greatly appreciated and helps us to continue our work of spreading the Bible to the four corners of the world. God bless you one and all, and always remember that Jesus loves you, and so do I.